Come on. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. Welcome back to Omar BYT. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the brand new show that we got running on this channel and also on other channels as well, guys. Make sure you guys like this too. Make sure you guys subscribe. This is a La Liga themed obviously a La Liga themed show, and this is actually a show I've been looking forward to for a while now, guys. Big up to my fellow guest in the chat. First of all, Madrid fan to my right here. Basically, big up to my guy Sam, man. It's about time you finally made it on my channel, man.
100, man. Yeah, man. Let's get this show up and running, man. Come
Hell
on.
yeah. Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah. And speaking of Madrid, at the other side of Madrid, we go to Atleti. And big up to my guy Alex, man. Big up Alex, man, every single time.
It's good to be back. Let's start the show with the bank and
yeah, big up. Listen, guys, make sure you guys like the stream. Make sure you guys subscribe. And also, guys, I'm gonna be updating. Basically, guys, make sure you guys like the stream and subscribe. But yeah, guys, this is a La Liga themed show that we're gonna be doing every single week. It's called the Big Three Show. Basically, it's Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico Madrid over here, guys. Because obviously, you know, I do a lot of Premier League. I do a lot of different watch-alongs. But listen, it's about time I go back to my roots. And we all know that over here, we are La Liga fans deep inside, right? And look, at the end of the day, there's a lot of things that we do need to talk about, things that have happened before, things that are going to be happening soon. But yeah, man, listen, let's get started. Obviously, where do we get started, guys? Let's start with my guy, Alex, because I feel like your week has been more interesting than ours. Let's be real, right? Well, let's start from last week, obviously. Last week was El Clasico, and wasn't exactly your fondest memories as a Madrid fan. Just give us a little bit of an in-depth of your personally, what happened in that game, bro? From
you're asking me or Sam?
No, Sam. From a Madrid standpoint.
Everything that could have gone wrong went wrong. Everything. Exactly what I predicted was going to happen happened. I said, man, about the defense.
Mm-hmm.
Not like I didn't warn people, because I was the only one who said that we're going to lose. Me and two other boys. We weren't even confident. And the thing is, luckily, it's been a week now, so I can at least calm down a bit. But I'm still angry about the performance. I'm still angry. Like, it's not changing anything for me. Like Mbappe, yeah, the less said about him, the better. Joke, man. 150 million sign-on bonus. Yeah, all right, mate. What a fucking investment. Yeah, robbed. That is a robbery, if anything.
Mm.
The defense all over the place. Carvajal, not being there anymore has shown everything now. And yeah, Mendy's fucking Bambi on ice now. Like, you could ask what the hell he's doing. Fucking the centre backs. Oh wow. Baby, should I even start with them? The midfield, atrocious, like it's been the whole season. Yeah, and everything's just falling apart. Everything is falling apart. Not getting in a centre back that we needed. Not getting in a striker. A hostile type of replacement. Not even trying to look for Toni Kroos replacement. A close one. And yeah, here we are, people. Now everything is basically ruined now. And that was one of the most embarrassing results. And the only reason why I'm not even screaming and shouting now is because I can't even be asked. I really can't even be asked. And the manager has to fuck off as well. At the end of the season...
Funny, I was just about to ask the question. Minerals was just asking the question.
No. At the end of the season, goodbye. Even if he wins me the Champions League, goodbye. Go and retire. He said he wants to retire. Go to Canada. Go and do whatever you want with your wife. Just leave my football club at the end of the season. I've had enough. Now I have actually had enough. That was the final straw at the camel's back. That board will have a lot of answers as well. You refuse to replace Nacho, and you refuse to replace Joselu. And you don't even look after Toni Kroos Tony Cruz replacement. Now here you are. Now you're in the situation right now. It is what it is, isn't it?
Right.
And even if you win a Champions League, I'm not even like sorry. It's still a disappointed season. It is. Sorry. So at the end of the season, get gone. But
You know what's funny, right? Big up to Hano, but Hano says, "Sam, you sound depressed. You're IC champion, bro. You see
yeah,
your championship,
I know. I am a champion, but I'm still depressed.
but you know what it is, right? It's
That Classico game, bro. What am I supposed to be? Fucking happy.
like
It's
you
a
know what
joke.
it. No, you know why? It's because over. Oh, you know, in England, the thing is over there, they're easy to recover. You understand what I'm saying, right? So
Yeah, but that's because that country's
yeah,
has a
that's
loser
well, that's
mentality.
them because
Yeah, because they're losers.
if
That's
they're
why.
champions, yeah, if they're champions, even if they lose, they will still say, yeah, we're still champions.
Could you imagine if you asked it to a City fan? Some of them genuinely wouldn't give a shit. But again, over here,
That's the thing, because
different.
they can sit.
It's different.
Because if they lose to Manchester United in the derby, they can just say, well, we're still
Bro,
better than
even
you
if they get
people."
embarrassed like 3-0, forget even losing. Just let them get embarrassed. They're still gonna do whatever they're still like, bro.
Mhm.
I'm telling you, you cannot
Right.
compare any club to this club. This club is just unlike anything else. Like you genuinely get depressed. You genuinely get depressed.
No, I completely hear that. And look, obviously for me, it's the polar opposite. I was very impressed with how we played in the game. Obviously, listen, we were talking a lot during before the El Clasico, right? We talked on this channel. We talked on. I was even texting you, right? So we have actually been having conversations about this game before this happened, right, Sam? And look, you're absolutely right. Like you were very pessimistic about about your performance. I said to you that this was going to be a high scoring game because I said you will give us chances and we will capitalize on those chances. And the only problem that I have is that what is going to happen to my team when we're being attacked? You understand what I'm saying? And funny
You
thing
know
is,
what's gonna
everything
happen?
I feel.
You know what happened? That
Hmm.
donkey up top couldn't stay on side to save his fucking life. And when he does stay on side, decides to fuck up every single chance. That's what happened.
I mean, that's what's crazy for me out of everything else is that what you just mentioned, right? I expected Mbappe and Vinny to be the threats, right? And the funny thing is, we played exactly how I feared we were gonna play against you guys. But Kylian Mbappe could not keep himself on side, and I had to sit there, and I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous. Like this guy had what? How many offsides? How many times was he called offside? 8 times? Was it 8 times?
8. Yeah, 8. Yeah.
Bro, 8 times, bro. Like you are one of the fastest players in the world. You don't have to be behind the defender. You can literally give the defender a mile and still be able to catch on to him.
Oh, it
Why
doesn't matter
do you
because
need?
it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because even when he did go straight through, what the fuck did my man do? He just shoots it straight at fucking Pena, a fucking shit keeper. I don't give a toss what anyone tells me. That guy is shit. He's shit, and you can't even score past fucking Pena. Like, give you a rest, bro. Like, at the end of the day, listen, this guy is getting enough abuse now from the socials and from the people inside the arena. Yeah, tells you all you need to know. It tells you all you need to know. If that guy doesn't start fixing up, oh my word, bro, oh my word, you are in for one hell of a rude awakening, my bro.
But you know what's funny? Because I said this before. I said, listen, at Madrid, that's where you know, as a Madrid fan, Sam, Madrid fans are unmerciful. They have no problem turning on this guy if he doesn't perform. And this is the thing. Someone like Mbappe, who's always had eyes on him for so long, this is now where you need to show that you are that guy. You understand what I'm saying? Because there's always been a hype on you, right? And look, he's obviously just arrived. He might just need some more time. I don't know. But the problem is, you're at Madrid. Madrid, there is not as much time as you think. You
Do
understand what
you
I'm saying?
need time to score those chances that you got? Do you need time for that?
Mhm.
Like, I'm sorry, but what you're telling me? You put on that shirt and you can't even shoot? Is that what you're telling me? I'm sorry, mate, but if that was Vinny getting one of those chances, mate, he would have buried one of them. At least one of them. I'm not even taking the piss. And Vinny was shit in that game as well. Don't get me wrong, the whole team was shit. Don't get me wrong. But that geezer got the red carpet literally flown out for him. He got the red carpet literally thrown to him to walk into my club. Vinny didn't have a red carpet. He didn't have a red carpet. Yeah? He would have finished some of those chances off. You're telling me that as soon as you put that shirt on, you can't even finish some of those fucking chances off? Is that what you're telling me? Is that what you're telling me? One with ones, you can't even score them. You can't even score them. And the only time you score is when you decide to be offside, when it's pointless. I mean,
and you know what?
Sorry, mate.
No, I completely understand you on that point. And listen, before I do continue, Alex, you are the game from, obviously, I know you're Atletico, but from a neutral standpoint, what was your reaction, honestly? I know you're probably happy because, Madrid.
Man said neutral.
No, that's why I had to. That's why I had to.
No,
that's why
he was celebrating with you as
dude,
much.
that's why I had to take it back because I was like, wait a minute,
business.
neutral. Hold on. He's Atleti. What am I talking about, neutral here? That's like me. That's like talking to a Chelsea fan when Arsenal.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, Broski, what the hell are you
neutral.
talking about neutral? Habibi,
But
if that was
okay,
a Sevilla
okay.
fan, it's fine. Then.
Yeah. Okay. So Alex, what was your reaction? What was your what was your?
I think
what was
okay.
your
I'm gonna be honest over here. I'm gonna be honest over here. So the first half, I think like Real Madrid had like really good chances, like really good chances. But again, like you guys like missed those chances. Like what can you guys do? And in the second half, the Barca team that turned up in the second half was just phenomenal. And like these guys like could have just scored like I don't know like what 6 goals. Like Lewandowski missed a hat like he literally missed like 4 goals.
He should have got one.
Yeah, it could have been 5 or 6.
He
And
literally missed
to be
one.
honest, like for the like past week, I'm just like watching the slandering of Vinicius Junior and Mbappe, and it's funny actually. It's really funny. Like how you guys like worked for Mbappe for 2 years, and now like finally he's at your club. Now it's like all like bad situation for him right now.
I literally said I
It's
would
really
take
funny.
Haaland over him. I literally said I would take Haaland over, and I got slated for it.
I mean, because with Haaland, you're not expecting. One thing about Haaland is he's a striker. So
and that guy will actually finish those chances, unlike that fucking unlike that French donkey up top. There's a difference.
Look, I'll say this. I did not expect the game to go the way it did. I was confident we were going to win.
I did.
No, but Sam, I expected us to win. I didn't expect us to batter you. That's the thing. You understand what I'm saying?
I literally said 3-1.
But that's the thing. You at least said that there was going to be goals. There was going to be goals on either side.
Yeah,
I thought there were. Yes. See, I thought there would be goals on either side. I thought we were going to win 3-2. You understand what I'm saying? And let's be honest. The game should have been back and forth, right? The fact that this is why, for me, as much as people can point the finger at Don Carlo, I completely hear that. I'm sorry. The one thing I can't put all of the blame on Don Carlo. I'm sorry. It's not Don Carlo's fault that Kylian Mbappe cannot stay on side. You understand what I'm saying? 8 times, really ridiculous. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you are lagging big time.
Apologies, guys. Listen, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know why my internet is bugging all of a sudden. Anyway, my point is, right? It's not Kylian Mbappe. It's not Ancelotti's fault that Kylian Mbappe missed 8 offsides, bro. That's not something that the coach needs to work on.
No, but it's his fault that he. No, but it's his fault that he has turned this whole system into something that should just fit Mbappe and not many others.
By the reacts, man.
I'm sorry, but look at Jude. Oh, you're telling me Ancelotti is not responsible for what he's done to him? He's barely even running into the box anymore. Well, I'm sorry, mate, but I will put the blame on that manager as well. The board have a lot of things for me to answer as well. How the fuck do you not replace one of those players that I literally mentioned? How is that even possible? How on earth is that even possible? What did you expect? We have 2 main centre-backs for this season. 2.
Oh, yeah.
What do you expect? But this is the thing. When I mention this, I get slandered for it. Well, you're not going to slander me anymore, are you? Because now you've seen what's happened. Everything I predicted has not come true. Unfortunately. And the only reason why I'm not even raising my voice right now is because I just can't be asked. I genuinely can't be asked anymore. You know
why?
I'm so depressed
when you predict
about that
this. But you know why, Sam? It's because when you predict this and people are fighting you over it and you're just seeing it happen, You can't even get angry and say, "Oh, I told you so." See what I've been telling all of
No,
you.
you know why I'm angry? Because I was
Mm.
right, and I didn't want to be right. I
You didn't want to
really
be
didn't
right.
want to
That's
be
the
right.
thing.
No, I really didn't want to be right, but I knew I know how this football club operates. If you've been here as long as I have, you know you know well and truly how this football club operates, and you know well and truly what I'm talking about.
And the thing is,
That
you're
is
not
what it
even.
is.
And you know what's funny, right? Madrid, outside Madrid fans who live in Spain or in and around that area, right? Who
Mm.
have climatized themselves to the culture of the club, right? They understand that that at the end of the day, a club like Real Madrid, you're expected to come in and commit, perform right away. There's no such thing as let's give him time. The problem is in other leagues, I'll call them out. I don't give a damn, right? When you look at the Premier League, right over there, this idea of let's give people time, give them time, bro. They don't understand. In La Liga, there's no such thing as give them time. You understand what I'm saying? If you're at Real Madrid, you come in and you play or you're benched. It's that simple.
Did Yamal need time? Did Rodrigo need time? Did Jude need time? No, he didn't, did he? Did Rudiger need time? Oh no, he didn't, did he?
Bro, clubs have expectations. That's the point I'm trying to say. You understand
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
they did.
And at
They
the
did.
end of the
Sam, do you
day,
remember? Sam, do you remember? Like last time when we were doing this, you told me like if you guys sign Mbappe, you guys are going for the treble. Like, are you still on the same stance?
but
Oh,
I
that's over.
understand why he went for that.
Oh, that's
But I
over
understand.
now. But they screwed everything up. They screwed everything up. Everything. Like if you told me that was going to be the transfer window and you're going to let those players leave and all that, then I would have said, "Oh, Habibi, you're going to be lucky if you just win one." But this is the thing. Every time we go and do something amazing, we fucking damage the squad, especially the squad depth. Why? That wasn't even just a squad depth. That was one player I'm talking about now. It was 2, 3 fucking main players you refused to fucking replace that. Well, I'm sorry, mate, but I'm not going to have that. It is what it is, isn't it? If this season goes to shit, which I think is gonna go, oh
Mhm.
then May, the amount of people I'm gonna call out, oh Lord, 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 it's not gonna be funny, and it won't be funny, but it will happen, and I will do it if I have to, because I don't take prisoners. I've said this how many times. I don't take any passengers, no one.
He's big up to Barca Reacts, my guy. He says that Amo
In
Carlo
my
getting blamed
opinion,
too much. What about Papa Perez? What do you say to that, Sam? Do you think that Florentino should get as much blame as um, d- Carlo?
if I speak, I'm in big trouble.
Well, that tells you everything now, doesn't it? I mean, look. At the end of the
I'm
day,
just
we're
gonna
just
zip it about that.
yeah. So look, I'll say this. I see. You know what it is? What's funny is this. It's very similar to what I was kind of saying for my club in the beginning of the season, where I was calling out my board, I was calling out my sporting director, I was calling out everybody except the manager. You
You didn't
understand what
even
I'm
have a
saying?
good transfer window. That's
Bro,
what's
that's
annoying.
it. Bro, we signed one player,
Yeah, I know,
Sam.
and that's what's annoying me right now. Because I don't give a shit what anyone tells me. You had a shit chance. We should have taken advantage. We should have done a back to back now. But this is why I get angry. This is why I'm angry because it shouldn't
But
have gone to this position.
but the thing is, and we're gonna move on from this soon. But the thing is, at the end of the day,
I'm gonna go get
it's
some water. I'll be
yeah.
back.
But but the thing is, Madrid fans have every right to say we expect everything this season. Because think about it, Alex, right? Last season, this team won the league and the Champions League. They didn't have Mbappe in that team, right? They had Vinicius, they had Joselu. That's who they had in their front line, Joselu, Rodrigo, and Vinicius, right? And that team was able to win the league and the Champions League. Now, you then go and get and go and buy or sign the most in-demand player in Europe. Of course, everybody then is going to hype you up. Even fans who are not like Real Madrid fans are going to be looking at the Madrid team and saying, yeah, this team is going to be it this season. Who's going to stop this team? Who's going to stop this team? And you know what's funny, Alex, right? I even said this, and I'm so glad because we're on YouTube. See, all of these things are on YouTube when I say it, right? I said, if you watch Real Madrid, the best version, the scariest versions of Madrid is not the Madrid team that always goes for the superstars. It's the team that always goes for the players that they need in their team. You understand what I'm saying, right? Now, these guys
And
can
it's
be
not,
top
I mean, like,
players.
it's for like every team, to be honest. It's for every team. Like, I've been saying this for the past 2 years. So, like,
Yes.
for Mbappe to like influence the game, he needs that, holding, like a center forward. Like, you had like Giroud in France, like France national team.
Hmm.
Like, he needs someone like that, like, to influence his game. But again, like, then you have two problems. You can't, either you have to bench Weenie, you have to play him out of the position, or like you play Mbappe in that position. So that's a really headache for
And
like
see that
any magic like to come in. So I
I
mean like that's one I would say that's one Papa Perez, to be honest, because like
mhm.
he bought this guy again because like Real Madrid superstars, black tigers, whatever. But it's not gonna work. Mbappe as a striker, not gonna work. Never gonna work.
You know what, Alex? But you know, Alex, it's kind of like when they got the first Galacticos in the earlier days, in the early 2000s, when they got Figo from us, when they got Zidane, R9, Beckham, and all of these guys. Bro, all of the names on paper sound very nice when you hear those names, right? Oh, bro, look at that team. That team is ridiculous. Bro, that team is a superpower. Oh, man, that is a team that you would get on career mode on FIFA. But the problem is, this is real life. This is not FIFA, right?
Exactly. I mean
And
they are pretty good. They are pretty good in FIFA.
no,
I'll
they
give them
are.
that. Like on
They are,
FIFA,
but
they
the
are the
problem is,
best.
Alex. But Alex, you know this, right? Football also. They always, you know what all these footballers
Exactly.
have in common?
Exactly.
What they have is
Exactly.
egos. They have egos, and when you have too many players with too much egos in their team, everyone is going to think that they're the star. And when everyone thinks that they're the star, they're going to think that the team should be built around them. And when you have all the players thinking that the team should be built around them, nobody's going to want to improvise for the other person. Do you understand what I'm saying? So when they signed Kylian Mbappe, my thing was, where does Kylian Mbappe play? His best position is usually out wide or as a second striker, right? Second striker, by the way, keyword second striker. Madrid don't play second strikers; they play a front line striker. He can play on the left because Vinicius is on the left. They're not gonna bench Vinicius. Let's not kid ourselves. Vinicius
Yeah,
is the
exactly.
star in that Madrid team. I don't care if Mbappe is there; he's the star. So whether Mbappe likes it or not, he needs to make it work in the front line, or else he's gonna flop.
He
It's
literally
that
proved
simple.
it. He literally proved in the Dortmund and
He
Real
won't
that
work as a striker.
he
He
needs to
won't work as
respond.
a striker. It won't work as a striker for Mbappe. Nope.
No,
Like we saw that in
And
the
the funny thing
Euros
is,
as well.
which is
if it
why I'm
doesn't work,
saying
then
get
where does
rid
it
of one
work?
of the. Just get. Which is why I am afraid they're gonna get rid of Rodrigo and then they're gonna bring in
And
a
you know they
striker.
are. Let's be real. The thing is, Sam,
I know they are. I know they will.
you see,
I
this
know
is the
they will.
thing. We know how this works. Rodrigo, as great as he is, and I think that he's an extremely criminal underrated
Oh,
player from Madrid,
he's
right?
so
But
unsafe.
the thing is, he's like basically back in the day what Claude Makalele was. Claude Makalele
Yeah,
was such a integral part of that Madrid team, but because he was in a amusing name to be, you know what I mean, right? Compared to
not even
Zidane
about that.
or
It's because he's playing out of
R9.
position.
No, but he,
No, it's because he's playing out of position and he's not like how do I say it? If he played in his position for a whole season, it would have been a different story as well. But it
but
is
this is
what it is, man.
but yeah, but that's the thing, isn't it? At the end of the day, Makalele, right, was literally the engine of that midfield where Zidane was playing. He was the reason why Zidane never went defensive because he knew Makalele was taking care of it. But the problem is, like I said, he wasn't a fancy name, so they were happy to get rid of him until they realized the next season that, oh shit, this guy is actually like one of our key players, right? He's because of him, he was actually the one that was unlocking Zidane in the team. And I feel like with Rodrigo, that's what's gonna happen to him, right? The guy is gonna get is gonna get underappreciated, right? Another club is gonna go sign him, a club maybe like City or something like that. And when they sign him and he goes to the Premier League and absolutely starts ripping it in half, and then and the goals he would usually score, those goals that we were talking about, Sam, where we said that when Vinicius scores the winner, it's Rodrigo who scores the equalizer. That equalizer is not coming in because Rodrigo is not on the team anymore. And all of a sudden, all the Madrid fans are going to start looking at it and saying, bro, we miss Rodrigo's goals, right? But that's the thing, isn't it? Because it's all about accommodating Mbappe. Because Mbappe, whether you like it or not, Sam, he is not going anywhere. He is there to stay. So at the end of the day,
Unfortunately,
they're going to have to find a way to make it work. But listen, man, let us move on from Madrid for a second. Let's go to Atletico Madrid. We go to my guy Alex. Now listen, I'm not gonna lie to you, man. Like I expected more from you guys, Alex. Last time I actually watched you guys was funny enough in the Champions League. Now let's start with the
Expected more
Champions
from
League.
my team as well. But again, I think for us, like we're still figuring out. Okay, Julian Alvarez just scored the second goal, by the way.
Oh, good job.
Anyway, I expected more from my team, myself as well, actually, because like on paper, like we spent the most in the La Liga this season, and we got again like a high-profile signing with Julian Alvarez alongside Mbappe. But again, like there is one position where we still lack, and that is the left center back position, because we
Right.
didn't sign any replacement for Hermoso, and we are still struggling on that position as the left center back. And our main center back this season has been Lenormand, and he's been out injured. And ever since he
Yeah.
he got injured in the Madrid derby, and ever since like he's out, like we've been struggling defensively. We've been conceding stupid goals. But
Okay, what
again,
happened?
I
What
would say like
happened with the?
we're not doing much in like on the attack as well. Like I would say that because I think this is what happens with us. Like whenever we go, like go to that like revealing nation, like making like a new team, creating like
Mhm,
new players,
mhm.
like creating a new team, we always struggle. But it's the next season where we always like like give our best, like when everything is like gelled in. So right now, I think like Simeone is just like making out his plans because I'll be honest, like signing Julian Alvarez was not really that necessary to be honest. Like I think I don't know
Really?
why yeah, like I don't think like we needed him because like look, Morata went to AC Milan. We need a striker. We got Alexander Sorloth. Again, we did need Alexander Sorloth as well because we had Samu Morodion, and he
Yeah,
is a
man.
really
He's
really good
he's
player.
he's doing he's doing so well at Portugal.
We really fucked up on that thing. I'm telling you,
We
he
did.
is young.
We did.
We should have counted on him. We should have made him our like new center forward. But again, we spent 40 million on Alexander Sorloth, and it's not working out. Like he's been missing stupid chances. Like what happened against Lille in the Champions League? I don't know if you've seen the match.
Oh, I
Sorloth
did.
missed that. He saw his chances, right? He missed the fucking tap in. He missed two chances where he was trying to like chip the keeper. I mean, I don't know what the hell the guy's doing. And then, and what else? Like, we need a good midfielder as well. We sold Arthur Vermeeren to Leipzig. Again, stupid mistake.
What about Gallagher, bro? How's
Gallagher
Gallagher?
has been like a good signing. I'll give that. Gallagher has been a good signing. He's our kind of player. But again, we need creative players. Like, he's not that creative. Like, he is good, like, if you want to, go and pressure the ball. Defensively, he can help us a lot. But again, because Griezmann is like almost like at the end of his career, that's
Yeah.
our only creative player. That's our only creative player in the team, alongside Rodrigo de Paul. That's it. We don't have creative players in our team. We need more creativity in our midfield. And we should have again counted on Arthur Vermeeren as well, who we led off to Leipzig. Now he's at Leipzig. So I
Mhm.
don't know what's going on. Like it was almost like I told you, like it was almost a perfect transfer window. But at the end of the transfer window, we made some stupid decision. For example, letting Sam Omarodian go, letting Arthur Vermeeren go, and not signing a left centre back. And then who we eventually turned up and signed? Clement Longley from Barcelona.
Bro.
Like we literally helped you
Listen,
guys.
thanks for that, man, because I wasn't trying to see that guy in my first team, bro. I was not trying to
Exactly,
see that
that's what
guy.
I'm saying. And that's the thing. And right now, like we have Aspilicueta injured, Lenormand injured, even Longley is injured right now. We don't really have much defensive options. We're back to our those 35-year-old centre backs in Wetzel, and we have only one decent centre back left, which is Jimenez. That's it. This is why like we
Mhm.
are really struggling right now.
Okay. Listen, I do hear that, but to be fair, you guys. I mean, I know I talked about the Champions League, but you also lost in the league this past weekend against Atletico. I'm sorry, Real Betis. Did you
Diabetes,
what
yeah,
did you think?
again,
What did you think of that game? Unfortunately, when you guys played,
like
is it the
it's
same thing? It's
shameful
the
to
same
be
thing.
honest.
Just
It's shameful. Like Real Betis could have at least scored like I don't know what 5 goals against us or
Jeez.
6. You should see that match. Like that was such a shameful performance. Like I have no idea what the hell our players were doing. There was no like
Basically,
passion.
what my players did. Basically,
There was no passion. There was no determination. There was no character to be
yeah.
honest. Like
Just copy and paste. Just copy and paste my team's performance
like
against Barca.
no
Literally the same
willingness,
thing.
no willingness, no willingness whatsoever. I was like, at least like play the academy players. At least they'll show some, those some character, like the eager to play. But again, none. And that was such an awful performance. I don't know what was going on. Like the new players are coming in, like they are still getting used to the environment, and the old players are just like we have like Koke and all. Like again, they can't compete with these like the fast playing football.
And
Like
that's the
I don't know
thing
what
with
to say.
me. And that's the thing with me, right? I feel like in the past few seasons, the one thing that used to make Atleti so feared, it's beginning to go away. If you know what I mean. The
We're
biggest
not, yeah, we're not
the
good.
big
We're not good defensively at all now. We
that is
are
the
not good
point.
defensively
That
at
is the
all.
point. One thing that you guys were all like, bro. There was the time I used to hate playing Atletico. Like, bro, I
Yeah,
used to hate
exactly.
watching. I
We
used to
used
hate
to
playing
we used to
Atletico than
take
I used to hate
one
playing
zero.
Madrid. Because with Real, at least I can guarantee that maybe we are more likely to score goals. Against Atleti, bro, I know what I'm gonna be dealing with. These guys are gonna be stubborn. They're not gonna give us chance to breathe, bro. Do you know how much I hated your club back in the early 2010s? Because I was like, bro, this is the one club I never look forward to playing. Like, it's because, bro, you just know what they're gonna play. These guys are not coming to play football. They're just coming to just play some rugged, pack the bus, gung ho, like literally, bro, snap your legs and all of this type of football, man. You know what I mean? But it's crazy
Yeah, we
that
don't have
now,
those. Yeah, we don't have those kind of warriors in our team now. I'll give you
yeah, the
that because
Godins of the world.
Godin type, we only have Jimenez in the back line, which is kind of like that bully kind of a player. And
Hmm.
again, we're not again Rodrigo De Paul was a good signing, but again, he's not turning up this season. Like when he plays for Argentina, he's a different player. When he plays for us, he's a different player. Like you can't really recognize the same player if you like
Yeah,
compare like his play style with Argentina and with us, two different players.
I've
He's
heard
never
that
been
too.
consistent with us.
I have been hearing that from a lot of people who I've actually been speaking to. They've been telling me that, like, how when it comes to Rodrigo De Paul, like, he's not the same player when he plays for you guys, right? Compared to
Yeah,
Argentina. For
exactly.
Argentina,
Like
he's absolutely
he's not
incredible.
consistent with this. He's not like last season. Last season he was getting consistent, but again this season he's back to like his like look at the match against Patriots. Like his passes awful, his work rate awful, zero tackles, nothing. He was just running around, jogging in a park, literally.
Jeez. I mean, look, I completely hear it. But look, at the end of the day, you guys are playing now and you're 2-0 up against, I don't know the name of this team. But
The
look,
match is finished actually.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But look, okay, so let me ask you this question, right? When it comes to Simeone, where do you currently stand with him? Do you believe that right now he's beginning to get found out? Or or do you still believe in him as a manager?
Always, man, always. Like I can't. I'm not that kind of fan like those like the recent fans like gonna give up on Simeone. Like
Yes.
the Atleti you see now is like all because of Simeone. Like you have to give him respect, man. Like
No, I
the
hear
new
that, bro.
stadium and
I
everything.
listen.
Like
I
he literally
completely
put us on
respect
the
him.
map. He literally put us
Yeah,
on the
yeah, yeah.
map.
Oh yeah,
So
that's
I mean, like
true.
I can't really like give up on that kind of a match. And like I'm telling you, like it's gonna be really really hard to replace Simeone.
Hmm.
And if someone has to replace Simeone, I think it has to be Fernando Torres. He's the
Yeah,
coach of our second team.
he's in your second team, isn't he? That's
Yeah,
where he
he's
is.
the coach of our second team, and that's the only replacement I see right now for Simeone. Other than that, like I don't want anyone
No, I hear
anyway
that.
near around Atletico
I hear
Madrid.
it. Completely hear it. But yeah, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, we will get into the games that are coming this weekend. But look, just very quickly before we do go, I would like to basically talk about my club. I know, this is not something that Sam wants to get into, but hey, at the end of the day, we have to
Sam
get
is
into
actually
it.
sleeping right now. Sam, are
Yeah,
you
man.
up?
Nah, yeah, man. Nah, listen, man. Don't
No,
worry.
I'm not. No, I'm not, man.
Yes, if you come, yes, sir, man. Yes, yeah.
I'm just sitting there. I'm
Don't
just
forget,
sitting
don't
there
forget, bro.
thinking.
You're live, bro.
No, no.
These
Do you know
people in
what
the
it is?
chat.
I'm just sitting here and I'm just thinking, do not tell me Omar's gonna go back to that fucking game because every time he does, I just
Oh,
get
look. No, 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 no. Okay.
do not even do that.
No, okay. Listen. I'm not gonna go from I'm gonna go from a Barcelona standpoint because you've already told me the
Oh,
Madrid
bro.
standpoint. So let's hear the Barca standpoint. Okay. So
Go
look,
on. No. Sorry. Go on.
look, no. I hear it, but look, we've already talked about the deficiencies with Madrid and all of that. And we talked about where you guys need to improve, where you guys need to deal with. Now, I'll say this about my club. Okay. Look, that first half when it started, you guys started the first 30 minutes. You guys were on form. We could not respond. But after that 30 minutes, there was a switch. We started getting into the game. We started having shots. You could see
You
us
had
having
one
shots.
chance in that first
But that's the
half.
thing. But that's the thing. But the thing is, we were gaining confidence around the end of that half,
Oh, I know.
which is actually what actually contributed to our second half. You understand what I'm saying, right? Because that ended that first half. The way we were going forward, the players started gaining confidence that okay, we can actually like break these guys down. You understand what I'm saying? Second half starts, we just start the same way. It's like nothing changed. We were the ones dominating the first 10 minutes, and we ended up scoring a goal. And it's crazy, right? Just that if you look at that Lewandowski first goal, it tells you everything about that game, doesn't it?
No. That second goal tells you all you need to
No,
know.
no, no,
Just look
no.
at that
The,
second
the reason I the reason I said it first, the reason I said it first is because why? Did you notice the Casado pass to Lewandowski? Lewandowski, the way he timed his run, it basically tells you, bro. You're looking at Mbappe and you're like, bro, Mbappe, this is the first time he's been given a pass like that, and he's managed to keep on side. How are you getting caught offside like 3-4 times around that time of the game, right? And the crazy thing is, that goal when that goal went in, I was like, okay, these guys are gonna come out now. One of two things is gonna happen. We're either gonna wake Madrid up, or they're just gonna end up messing up, and we're gonna score a second one. And bro, you know how crazy it is. What's crazy is I was celebrating that goal. I didn't even get a chance to change the score line before the second goal went in. I was like, bro, that was literally one cross, bro. One cross into the box.
Yeah,
Where the hell
thank
was
you.
your defense?
Yeah, thank
Where
you.
the hell was
Militao.
the defense?
Thank you, Vic Militao. Thank you, Rudiger. Thank you. What a defender. One fucking cross and it's between the fucking centre backs. And both of them are ball watching. Wow.
Bro,
I think
that was what was
Militao's
good.
downgrade has been awful. Like ever since Militao returned from
I
the
don't
injury,
even
like
want him,
he's been
Alex. I don't even
he's
want
been
him. I
awful.
want him gone. I don't even
Like
want him
he was
football.
pretty good actually, like before the injury, but like after the injury,
Yeah, but
he
now
has been
he's
like
finished.
pretty
As sad
awful.
as it is, the thing is, I don't even want to be this guy. But at the end of the day, I'm not going to sit here and do mercy stuff in it for these employees in it. Like, if you're not good enough, mate, I'm sorry, mate, but no, I don't even want him here anymore. I want him gone.
And the fact that this
Sorry.
guy scored against us actually.
Oh,
Oh,
how
yeah.
you can see it? How you let Militao score? I will never fucking know.
I mean, I don't know, like somehow like it just the ball just ended up on his feet, and that was a really good
I
strike.
don't even
But
get me started. I don't even get me started on your fucking game as well that you play against. Oh my! How we didn't win that game? Bro, it's gonna be
I don't
Yeah,
know,
worse.
like you should ask
and
Hendrik.
it
You
tells
should
you
ask
everything,
Hendrik
doesn't
that
it?
thing.
That game
Oh
tells you
no,
everything.
no,
'Cause
you know
guys
why? I should ask that donkey Militao for falling asleep last second. But
Jeez.
no,
Jeez, bro. But see,
it
this
is
is the
what it
thing.
is.
But the crazy thing to me is, it's just how, for me, how easy we had it just after that second. Because it's like, okay, you're 2-0 down, right? I just saw you guys against Dortmund, where you guys got that first goal. I was like, all right, bro, we're 2-0 up. We need
And what did
another.
I
I
tell
am
you?
not.
What did I tell you before that game? You're not going to be able to do that against Barca if you're down 2 goals. You're going into second half, and look what happened. And I
Yeah,
warned you
I
about,
think you know what Dortmund made the mistake. Like they removed both of their wingers. They
bro.
removed
Alex
Bayern
Dortmund should
Gittens.
have won that
They
game.
Yeah, exactly. They removed their wingers and they went on to like defensive mode, like which is not their game, and then they all like fucked it up.
No,
Like
no, no.
Nuri
You know what
Sahin literally
happened?
fucked
My
it up.
players were asleep in the first half. The second, they decided to show up. That's what happened.
Yes.
Because when these men want to show up, yeah, and they actually start fucking and they actually finish their dinners, yeah. I can't. If we had performed like that pretty much all season, Alex, I'm not even joking. We would have been top of the league now. I'm not even kidding. We would have been almost in. But these
Bro, think
men, I don't know
about
what
it.
they want to do.
See,
But
we know this. Bro, you know what it is, Sam? Let's be real. If you look at the way Barcelona started the season, this was supposed to be you.
Yeah.
This was supposed to be you. You guys were supposed to be where we are now, where you're just dominating everyone you're playing. It's not just that you're winning; it's the way you're winning as well. You're winning with a level of fear that is putting that you're putting the fear
thing is,
of.
for me, I'm not even known. We're not even known to be playing this good football and winning, but at least putting better performance because this is just completely different. You can't even. We're barely scoring in the first half. I'll tell you a funny stat. Every single Champions League game we have played, 4. We've played 4 so far. Yeah. Stuttgart. Oh no, sorry, no, my bad.
Three.
My
I
miscount.
guess.
The fourth one's coming up, yeah, and that one's going to be the same as well. Stuttgart, Lille. What's the other team? Dortmund.
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 Bro,
All 3 games.
Yeah.
All 3 games we haven't scored in the first half. All 3 games, all goals have come in the second half. Stuttgart, all 3 came in the second half. Lille didn't score anyone. They kept the clean sheet against us. All 5 goals against Dortmund in the second half. I promise you right now, I bet you, mate. Bet anything you can, yeah? We're not scoring in the first half against AC Milan.
Bro, and you know what's
What
crazy?
is that all about?
AC Milan are so shit. You should be able to dominate them. I'm sorry.
Oh, but
They are.
what the hell is Lille?
Is it home or away? Is it home or away?
No, it's home, but it doesn't matter. What was Lille fucking?
I mean, a little bit.
No, they're
shit.
shit.
I mean, to be fair, a little bit Atletico away.
Well, Dortmund are shit. Dortmund are shit, and we allowed them to, and they should have beaten us.
Mm.
What are we doing here, bro? The next game is Liverpool away at Anfield. Oh.
Oh,
I mean,
bro! And let's be real, bro. You know those Liverpool fans. They've been waiting. They are waiting, bro. They want that W against you guys more than anything else in the world. They are desperate. They are desperate.
No,
and look, at the end of the day, listen. But this is the thing for me, right? Watching that game, bro. Did you like the chance that the Lewandowski had where he hit the crossbar, bro? The space that Rafinha had to literally see Lewandowski. And Lewandowski just standing there.
But I told you. I warned you about that defense. I literally told you. We're not winning. That defense is sus as hell. I didn't warn you. How many times did I... Listen, how many times have I said... Anyone who is following me on Twitter, how many times have I said this on my tweets, on my spaces, when I've been on Lee's channel, when I've been on the Football Terrans, whether I've been on the big heavy fight show, etc. Yeah?
Yep.
How many times have I mentioned this? How many times did I mention it? And there's a reason why I've been angry every single time this season after a game. Every single time I've been angry. I haven't even been happy once ever since that cup final. There's a reason for that. Because I knew the bigger picture. I could see the bigger picture with my own eyes. I could see it. And here you go.
And this is the difference, bro. You know why? It's because...
Look at my tweet. Look at my tweet before the Clasico. Anyone who follows me on Twitter, go and look at that tweet. What did I put out? We are not winning this El Clasico. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Look at the replies under, and look at the tweet afterwards. Not a single one decided to reply back to me. Not a single person that went up against me refused to come back. Cool. Say less. There you go. It. Yeah. Almost like I know what is coming because I know how this club is. Yeah. When they don't perform, yeah. Once shit happens in the transfer window, I actually can see what's going on up there in front of me. Yeah. It's like that fucking what's his name? That socio member of Madrid said. One of them said after the game, El Clasico, that remontada against Dortmund was a smokescreen. And there's a reason why I was upset because I knew you perform like that, you're going to get smoked. And you did get smoked. And if it was for Lewandowski, yeah, missing an absolute sitter from Omar, his team would have beaten us by at least 5 or 6 goals, just like Alex said. He should have got a hat trick. You should have.
Bro, that game. Nah, you know what is crazy? He had 2 sitters, bro. 2. Bro, he had 1, bro. He literally had a... You know what? I'm not
even Rafinha even had a sitter. He should have scored.
Yeah, listen, I'm not gonna lie, bro. If we took our chances, we would have that game.
The thing is, if we could stay on side, I think we could have won the game by half time. This is the issue.
That is the crazy thing. But see, that's the thing, isn't it? Because even though I'm sitting here saying we could have scored, like that's one thing people take away from the game, which is that Barcelona has so many chances and they could have scored like 6 goals. Yeah, they could have, but guess what, bro?
Yeah,
Mbappe had 8 different offsides.
Yeah, look what Vinny did. He could have just squared the ball to Mbappe. He would have had it happen. It is what it is, man. It is what it is.
I mean, I know we're talking about Vinny.
Yeah, but this is the thing. I sound like a broken record. Why? And why do I speak like this? Because I'm tired. I'm tired of having to repeat myself over and over and over and over again. Yeah?
Yeah.
So I've said this on Terry's channel. I said this on Lee's channel. I said this on Northside's channel. On Twitter, Heavyweight Show, everywhere. On Spaces, everywhere. Everywhere I've said the same thing. It gets boring now. Why? Because I could see it. Why? And there's a reason. And just final nail in the coffee. There is a reason why barely any rival has come at me. Barely anyone. Why? Because they all knew what I predicted. And I predicted it and I said it and exactly what happened. The only thing I got wrong is that we didn't even score. We didn't score. I should have just put a 3-0. I shouldn't even have trusted fucking Kylian. Why did I even trust him to score 1? Yeah? Never again. Never again. But listen, lesson learned, isn't it? It is what it is.
Nah, I completely hear it, bro. I completely hear it. And listen, at the end of the day, it's completely understandable why you do things the way you do. I have nothing against it on a real because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, you should be pissed off. You should be expecting more. You understand what I'm saying? After everything that all the talks this season. Look, I'm glad. Listen, at the end of the time, I know you, man. Like you're one of the people who you don't drink the Kool-Aid. Do you feel me? You're not one of these people that drink the Kool-Aid that just sit
I
there and
never
say,
drink
"Oh
the
yeah,
Kool
we're
Aid.
gonna
I
do."
never do it.
But that's the point. But that's my point, right? You don't drink the Kool-Aid. See, you judge from what you see. You're watching. You see
Mm.
the problems, the
Thank you.
weaknesses of your team, and you say,
Thank you.
"Hey, man, I know we have Mbappe, but who's gonna be the Tony Cruz replacement this season? Who's gonna be? Where's the centre back partner? Where's the centre back signings? Because Alaba
Two.
is injured, and God knows when he's coming
Oh,
back,
no, 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 no,
right?
no, 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 no. That guy. Oh, if he's gonna play as my fucking backup center, oh Lord have mercy. Him and fucking Militao. Baby, good luck.
I mean,
Because he's not even gonna fucking
listen, if there's
survive
any
fucking
good
50
news,
minutes.
but if there's any good news, it's that at
No, there
least
isn't.
maybe this might be the reason why you guys get Saliba in the summer because maybe Florentino might realize, okay, this defense is actually shit. You understand what I'm saying? And I need to go sign a new center
He's
back
not. He's not.
somewhere.
He's gonna wait. He's gonna wait one more year. So unless Saliba puts a transfer, because he's gonna wait until Arsenal
I
have
mean,
him down
that
for
also
one more
that,
year, and then we'll go
but
from
that
there.
also depends. But that also depends if
I don't even want him.
Arsenal.
I need more than him. Give me Romero as well. Give me both. Go give me both.
What
Yeah,
about
sure,
Van der
sure.
Beek?
Give me,
Take
give me
take
the
Van
give.
Dijk as well. Take Van Dijk as well. Don't you take like
Nah, no,
everyone?
no. I don't even want him anymore. Just give me this. Give me the player from Leipzig that we're linked with. Get him in the
All
summer.
right.
I know we're linked with him. Go and get him. Go and get him.
Mhm.
And if you can't get Saliba the following season after, go and do it.
Okay.
I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Yeah, and get me a fucking number 9 as well, because you can't play without a target, man. It's not gonna work.
No, I hear
It's
you.
never
But
gonna work.
look, but listen. Before we do wrap up, and listen, big up to everybody. This has been the first show, but um, listen. There is gonna be games in La Liga, but not for you guys. Madrid's game is postponed. So
Postpone that.
what's the deal? Is it gonna be postponed to another day, or have they
Yeah,
just said that? So
yeah,
you
yeah.
guys are not playing this weekend?
Nope.
Yeah,
Hey,
there's a
listen,
hurricane in Valencia. Yeah.
hey, Sam. Maybe you might actually have a good weekend this weekend. You kind of need a break from these guys. But look, but
Yeah,
listen, the
at
weekend
least, yeah,
doesn't.
I don't have to watch them. I don't have to watch them fucking
Yeah.
embarrass me again. Yeah, you're right.
But look, you guys actually, but listen, we are both playing, Alex. We're playing on Sunday, funny enough, right? So you actually the first game. You guys are playing at home to Las Palmas. What do you say about that game?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about any game this season. I'm not
At
sure about
home,
any game
bro.
this season.
But you,
Yeah,
you're
even
not
at
you're not, you're
home.
not
Like,
confident in beating Las Palmas at home.
look. We played a draw against Espanyol at home. And the number of chances we missed in that game was astonishing. Again, I don't like how we like literally got like worse from like we had Morata, and then we got like even worse striker than him, Alexander Sorloth. At least Morata was finishing his headers. He can't even finish his headers. Like I don't know. Like we need someone up top like who can actually finish chances. We really need that kind of player, and we haven't got that player ever since Luis Suarez. Again, we signed from Barcelona. We haven't got that player ever since he left us. And I mean, like Morata last season was pretty decent, to be honest. He was pretty
Mhm.
decent, but again, at the end of the season, he fucked up. Like for example, against Dortmund
Yeah. But
and
look,
a
he
few
was
other
actually
clubs as
good.
well.
But to be fair,
But
he
Morata
did have
at
some
the
good
like,
moments.
yeah, like
Mm.
Morata, like for at least half the season, he was really really good for us. But at the end
Yeah,
of the season, he
absolutely.
really fucked up. But again, like we need a like, really good striker. Alexander Sorloth has been very, very poor. Again, Julian Alvarez scored 2 goals like in this match. I hope he boosts his confidence, and I think Simeone is upon Simeone as well because like the what kind of formation he'll go in.
Hmm.
Because with Morata, we were delivering very, very good crosses in the box, and with Sorloth, it's not been the same to be honest. Like we haven't given him much options. But again, like he should finish his chances, like whatever we provide him, like those few chances at least. So I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm not sure. It depends. It literally depends because we haven't won a game since the last time we won was I forgot who we played. Who we played in the league? I forgot. Was it who? It was Leganes. Yeah, it was Leganes. I guess
Okay.
it was Julian Alvarez. I guess I forgot. Before the Champions League game, who we played against?
After it was against Real Betis when you lost this
No, no,
past
no.
weekend.
Before the Champions League.
Or before the Champions League. Oh, you played Leganes and won 3-1. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Leganes. Yeah, that was and that was the like we conceded the first goal as well. We conceded the first goal, and then we went on to like score three goals. Again, like Solot scored two goals in that game, and he missed so many. And out of those many, like he scored two goals. But again, that's what I'm saying. Like we're not doing that good this season, and I don't know to be honest. But like again, like I would say like we should like win this match. But again, I don't know because without Leonard, our defense has been really really poor. If we start a game
Mm.
like Witzel, Jimenez, I don't know what to expect to be honest.
All
Like
right.
at this point, like I would say, like let the kids, like let the academy players, like they should get a chance, just like
A-
Barcelona do. Like,
against you want to see a lot of the youngsters given a chance.
yeah, like we have pretty good youngsters coming up. We have Costas, he's a good left center back option.
Hmm.
Like we should get because look at you guys. Like for example, look at Barcelona. You guys have La Masia, you got Kubarsi, you got Yamal. Like what a talent he is. Like I hate the fact that you guys have Lamasi to be honest. You don't have to spend too much money on the transfer market and then
Bro,
you just,
it's crazy. I know, right?
you suddenly pop up with something out of randomly. Like Casado. Look at him, Casado. What a play. What a match he had against Real Madrid. Casado, Yamal, Kubarsi. I mean like I can name a lot of many players you guys have
Yeah.
without even going to the transfer
They even
market and
had
like
Bernal. They even had him before he got that ACL injury.
I know,
Even
right?
exactly.
But yeah, listen, I do hear that.
Pablo Torre coming from Girona as well.
yeah,
I
Pablo,
mean,
Victor, and all
these
of them
guys have
guys.
abundance of players coming from La
that's the thing.
Masia.
But hey, Omar, Alex, I have to go. This
Hmm.
something has come up. I need to go and check that out. Big
All
up,
right, man.
everyone. We'll chat again next stream,
Sure,
yeah.
sure, sure,
Well,
sure.
listen. Before you do go, what is your prediction on our game against Espanyol? I know you don't want to talk about Barca, but what do you think
What were you
in
were
the
you guys against Espanyol?
Catalan Derby? Yeah, at home.
Oh, 4-1 Barca.
4-1. Okay.
One,
What
Okay.
about what
one.
about this Atleti? What about this Atleti game against Las Palmas? Do you think they're gonna win at home to Las Palmas?
2-1 Atleti.
All right. See you, man. Listen, man. Big up to Sam every single time, man.
And anyone who tries to again, and anyone again who tells me that I'm fucking negative again, yeah. Man, trust me,
Mm.
you've already proven me fucking right once. You do not want to prove me right one more time. Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord, if I get proven right again.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
Make
better
sure you
fucking
cut
pray.
these
And
mutants,
I hope
bro.
I don't
Don't.
get proven right. Oh, trust me, bro. Trust me. 100%.
All right,
100%.
man.
I'm on then.
Big up,
Yeah. Adios. Ciao.
man. Big up, man. Yeah, man. Listen. Yeah. So what's your final prediction on the Atleti Las Palmas game?
Obviously, I have to go with a win. I'll go with Sam, but I'll go with a clean sheet this time because I really need a clean sheet. I'll go with 2-0.
I completely hear that. I completely hear that. Okay. So honestly, I think that you guys listen. I know Las Palmas have not been good. I think they lost to Valencia in the last game. Did they beat Valencia or did they lose to Valencia? I think yeah. I was watching the game against Valencia. Oh yeah, they did win actually. To be fair, and they beat Girona last time. So yeah, they're actually coming in good form playing against you guys.
Yeah, so see,
But
this is what I'm saying. Like even against like today's match, I would say today's match, like there was lack of creativity. There was literally no create. Like we didn't score a goal until like the 75th minute where we actually got a penalty, which was a lucky penalty, I would say.
right,
And then they got like a player red carded, and then we eventually scored like the second goal again. Julian Alvarez at the end of the game, like we scored like in the last 20 minutes against a third tier team. Like, can you imagine against a third tier team?
I mean,
So
yeah, but
there is a lot of work to do. There is a lot of
mm,
work to do. There is
I
a lot of
completely
work
hear
to
that.
do.
I completely hear that.
And
But
yeah, and
mm,
see, so there is an injury crisis at my club right now,
mm,
which I know is bad. But again, I would say that we should give youngsters a chance. We should have that youngsters coming up. Like, why don't we go with the left center back option? For example, we have Costas, he should play,
okay,
and we have a few other players as well. We have the next Thomas Partey coming in from the academy as well. he should get the chance as well. So see,
Oh, are you
so we
talking about
got Pablo
Barrios?
Barrios.
Pablo Barrios,
Yeah,
yeah.
Exactly. Pablo Barrios got his chance because again we had injuries coming up. Pablo Barrios got his chance, and look at him now.
Yeah,
He's
Pablo
literally our
Barrios
like
is a
the
good player. He's a very good
yeah,
player.
he's literally our next replacement for Cookie. He's our next Cookie, Pablo Barrios.
He is. He's a
And
very good player. I rate him very highly.
yeah, but he's very injury prone. He's still injured.
Yeah,
He's
unfortunately,
probably
that's the thing with him. Yeah, he is. He is. He
exactly.
definitely is.
That's what I'm saying. Like we have so many injuries this season. This is again like it can you can take it as a good point if you want to like promote your youngsters. But
Hmm.
Simeone is not doing that. Like Simeone is very bad at this. He doesn't really trust the players that easily.
Right. I
So
hear
that's
that.
why I was like, we should because like the first team players, the senior team players, they're not really showing that character this season. We're not getting that kind of players like who wants to play for the badge,
Hmm.
who used to like give their all because like we are used to this Atleti team where we had players like who used to play for the badge, full on running 90 minutes, no stop. They
No, that
can
is
run the whole
true.
90 minutes,
That is
and
true,
we don't
man. Like
have that players anymore.
that's the thing, man.
This is
That's
where
the
we're
thing.
lagging.
That is see, that's the thing, isn't it? Because I believe that yes, back in the day, like when you guys were like reaching Champions League finals and stuff like that, you guys had like a team of players who would die for that shirt, right? Players that would put their
Exactly,
heads like
exactly.
they'll put their heads where where other people put their feet, right? Those kind of players that would literally get themselves hurt and all of these stuff. But I completely hear it. And listen, but what is your honest prediction of the game against Las Palmas? Prediction.
I hope we should win. We should win, actually. I'm expecting a Julian Alvarez masterclass, to be honest. Let's see.
What's
I'm
what's
hoping
your
for it.
score?
Yeah, I think again, I would say 2-0. 2-0.
2-0. Okay, okay. So, but we're also gonna play after you guys. Funny enough, after your game, we're playing, and I won't be live for that game unfortunately because I'm working. But I will do a match reaction when I get back. But um, we're playing against Espanyol in the Catalan Derby. As crazy is our last four games have been Sevilla, Bayern Munich in the Champions League, Real Madrid, and now we're playing Espanyol. On paper, this has actually been a crazy tough run, right? But we literally made it easy. And I'm gonna be honest with you, right? The fact that we have our players coming back, our midfield is back, right? Our full midfield is back, our attack is back, right? Our defense is we still have players out for our defense, but as we saw against Madrid and against even Bayern Munich, is that we will do the whole outscoring you. You understand what I'm saying? And
Is this the
if you,
week where we have Champions League as well?
yeah, but the thing is, if you look at Espanyol's form, where is Espanyol in the table? I'm sure they're a little far away from the table, aren't they? Yeah, bro, they are 17th. I'm not gonna lie, bro. If we play like I expect us to play, this could be a destruction. If we
I
if we
think I
play
think
if
Hansi
we
Flick will make changes. I think he will rotate the team. I think so
I mean, even if he does
because
rotate the team, let's say he decides to bench Rafinha or Yamal in that game and maybe bring Ansu or Paul Victor or one of those guys. If he decides to rotate the midfield, whatever midfield he decides to play, it's still gonna be lit. You understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I know.
Because
Obviously,
we have
obviously.
Danny Olmo back, Fermin Lopez is back, Casado is still in form, De Jong is back. All of these guys are back. So our midfield, even if he rotates it, will still be a good midfield. The thing is, I'm not underestimating Espanyol, but Espanyol don't have a good record against us at the Camp now. And the way we're playing at home against some of these teams is scary. We are dominating, and honestly, I'm going for it, man. I think we're gonna give them a huge beating in this game. I can see us beating them like 6-0 in that game.
Yeah, and I won't be surprised to be honest. But again, I would say that Hansi Flick will definitely make changes. He will rotate the team. But I think like what was that match you guys lost? It was against Osasuna, or which club was it?
Oh yeah, Osasuna, but we rotated that
Os
day.
Exactly, exactly. That's the only thing I think like I think maybe concern you. But I don't think that will stop Barcelona to be honest, because Barcelona is in like top hot form right now. And like you guys, if the like you guys are beating the likes of Bayern Munich and Real Madrid by 4 goals each, so I mean like it's
Mhm.
fine. It's just a piece of cake. you
And
know.
also we're playing Red Star Belgrade in the Champions League next week. So it wouldn't surprise me if he doesn't even do that much of a rotation because we're playing Red Star and then after that we're playing Sociedad. So you know what I mean? I'm not saying it's gonna be a walk in the park, but it's not gonna be, I'm not exactly too fussed about it. I think that if we anyway, sorry once again about that. My internet is bugging. Listen, we're gonna be wrapping up the
Okay.
show anyway, guys. Unfortunately, my internet is moving mad right now. But listen, guys, listen, this has been the first episode of the Big Three Show, guys. We're gonna be having this show every single week. Barcelona, Real Madrid, and Atletico de Madrid. And big up to everyone. Big up to Sam who had already left the show. Big up to Alex, man. First time being on my show. Big up to you every single time. Make sure you guys like the video. Make sure you guys subscribe. Listen, make sure also this show is in collaboration with Let's Be Real podcast, which is the Madrid fan. Basically, it's the Madrid fan TV channel, right? Big up, go subscribe to them, guys. Link to their channel will be in the title, guys. Make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, and peace, you guys. Take care.